Hello, growers. Say goodbye to heavy sandbags and hello to modern growers' quick hoops low tunnels. Protect your plants from pests, wind, rain, and frost without the hassle of sandbags or flimsy hoops. Our patented design eliminates the need for clamps and ropes, while the unique wire system keeps covers secure yet easily accessible. Tested in the strong winds of New Zealand for over 20 years, quick hoops are light, strong, portable, and versatile. Most importantly, they're designed for field use. These aren't some lightweight system that only looks great in a greenhouse. Our hoops are designed to last in harsh field conditions. Use them with any covering to grow year-round and safeguard your crops. Shade cloth, frost blanket, insect net, clear poly, no problem. Quick Hoops can handle them. Get Quick Hoops today at shop.moderngrower.co and protect your crops for years to come.
So your initial approach when you were gardening, I'm sure, was we're going to grow a little bit of just different things that we like to eat, things that are fun to grow. When you made the switch to commercial farming, doing it as a business, did you arrive at greens straight away? Hey, I'm going to focus on that, really get good at that, and then go from there?
No, it was pretty haphazard. I realized that it was very hard for me to only be able to supply. I should say my market garden, which I can see out the window right now, is as big as a tennis court. And I can't make it any bigger just because of fencing and the house, etc. And so I want to get really good at that tiny space. So growing coriander, pak choi, what did they say? Dollars per bed foot per day? Was it coriander and pak choi? I really like that because their shelf life is so short that I wasn't able to make any money out of it. So the high value leaf crops gave me a platform to develop a product that was really high quality, high value, and build a name for that.
And that's what's became now what you call the really fancy salad. So
I didn't name it. The customer's name.
Before we get to the naming, what is that? Because I'm sure we'll touch on that a bunch here.
Yeah, it's this morning. So I've mentioned to you before we started, we've had 3 months of cloud and the garden's really struggling to grow. So I've been running around the orchard and the house garden, just nipping tips, which might seem very labor intensive, but every now and then I have to do that really hard grind to keep volumes turning over for chefs. And I'm sure the sun will come out and the garden will step up again, but I just need to keep that supply going. It will always contain Mizuna, beet greens, purple Mizuna, 3 microgreens, peas, sunflower, and radish, and then tips of all the perennials. So I use chives, parsley, red vein sorrels, like the perennial red vein sorrel, a lot of flowers, a lot of petals. So it looks like a very colorful, bright green, very attractive mix with a lot of different flavors. Cranberry hibiscus is another one.
So it's a bunch of greens and flower petals essentially in a bag.
That's it. The process is quick. I'm all done within 3 or 4 hours making 20 kilos. So I use a tilther. Don't use a greens harvester for harvesting though. I use a box cutter, a cleaner cut. I can always see very quickly if the leaves aren't up to quality. Hand harvesting out in the field, hand washing sunflower shells off the microgreens, just going fast and having a really good setup so that I can get on doing the rest of the things through the day. And I just fit my deliveries around my day job.
I love the idea of it. And before I'll give you some of my thoughts on it, how did you come to this? Was this a customer suggestion? Was this, hey, I'm short this week of Mizuno, why don't we chuck some of this in? Was it another farmer that said, try this? Where'd you come up with this idea?
No, it was always Curtis's spicy mix and another mix. And I just expanded on it. And now it is about 10 different leaves every week. It includes red Russian kale and rocket in the winter. No, it was a cafe who first took my little Tupperware container with a paper invoice. She was very good to me and very encouraging. It just grew. It grew selling to cafes and to customers directly at about the same rate.
Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is your source for time and labor-saving farm tools, such as the Paper Pot Transplanter, Quick Click Seeder, and the Jang Direct Seeder. Turn laborsome tasks into free time with tools by Modern Grower.